All praises and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Brakatha Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well. Salutations to our sincere brothers that goes out on the highways and the byways, risking their lives, risking their lives. Shalom to our sincere brothers and sincere sisters, giving all praise and glory and serving Yahawah Ba'asham Yahawashi. All glory is due to our highest power. In that day, right, you women are going to be looking for those special men of the Lord, chosen men. And in that day, you won't find them. According to the scriptures, if you want to be delivered, you have to get with a prophet. Okay? I'm not advertising this as if it's some dating agency. Okay? This is not no love chat or hooking up sisters with brothers. According to the scriptures, right, it's the man that's going to save the household. Whether it's the women and the kids, the children. So you scoffers out there, you women scoffers, right, putting men down. I'm not talking about the 2/3, I'm talking about the men, the sincere men that are serving Yahawah Ba'asham Yahawashi to the best of their ability, who are chosen, right, who are called basically to be prophets, right, to teach, to prophesy, following the whole law, statutes, and commandments, doing everything according to the scriptures. Although we're not perfect in his flesh, I'm not talking about myself because I'm not a prophet, right? I'm not a teacher. I'm talking about the sincere, genuine men, brothers, that goes out on the highways and the byways to prophesy this truth, to feed the flock and bring in the flock. From our elder apostles come down to our elders, come down to our brothers, teaching this truth on the highways and the byways week in and week out. So you women that are not taking heed to the scriptures, you know the right thing to do. Everything is being set up anyway. We don't know who is of the elect. Right? But you women, right? You must get with a man that is dedicated to the Most High and his son Yahawashi. All right? Because when those spiritual powers come, all right, and you be ignoring them all the time, right? Not giving them no play. I'm using that wrong word there. I shouldn't say play. The reason why I said that, because I'm going to bring up something in the spirit. I remember R. Kelly, right? Back in the 90s when he first, when he was getting more and more popular, right? In one of his albums, I can't remember which one of the albums, in the 90s, he was saying that he remember when he first started out, nobody, no woman, right? He used to try after all these pretty women, right? Well, basically the women he fancied, he liked, and he couldn't get them. They used to laugh at him and say, you skinny man, right? Because they used to tease him, he was skinny and lanky, all right? They have nothing to do with him. And he said in one of his records, right, in one of his albums, he said that when he became famous, right, it all changed. Those same women ran behind him, kissing his foot bottom, kissing his ass, begging to be with him, right? Because you know what? That is the same thing. In the day of thy power, right? He became more powerful. And see what happened? So they ignored him in the beginning. They didn't want to say nothing to him. They didn't like him. But because he became famous and rich, then they wanted to give him some play. That's where that word came up. All right? So I had to use that as an example about R. Kelly. All right? So let me get to a scripture now in Psalms 110, verse 1 to 7. The Lord, that is Yahawah, said unto my Lord, which is Yahawashi, sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. The Lord, Yahawah, shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of mine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. All right? That's when the brothers will be receiving the spiritual powers. All right? So when you hear us brothers, you think we're getting down on sisters, right? It's like a dating agency. No! They try to help you in love. All right? So, according to the scriptures, just follow how it goes. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to go further. Verse 4. The Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, have sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever. After the order of Melchizedek, you know who Melchizedek is, the Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathens. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. Now let me preset that verse there, right? Psalms 110, verse 6. And I'm going to preset that with Psalms 68, right? Psalm 68. Let me go to Psalm 68 quickly. Psalms 68, verse 20 to 23. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto Yahawah, our power, the Lord, belong the issues from death. But Yahawah shall wound the head of his enemies and the hairy scalp of such an one as goeth on still in his trespass. The Lord said, I will bring again from Bashan, I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea. That thy foot may be dipped in the blood of mine enemies, and the tongue of thy dogs in the same. All right? So I'm just saying to you, sisters, if you want to be protected, all right? You have to seek Yahweh Sham Yahawashi first. Obviously, it has to come in from the soul, your spirit. Then you make sure you get with the man of the Lord and he guides you and he teaches you, right, the right things. Okay? Okay, so let me go to, what is the next one? Isaiah. Let me go to Isaiah 41, 10 to 16. 41, 10 to 16. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. You hear that? He will strengthen thee. Remember what the Most High said? Thou shalt be willing in the day of thy power. That is strengthening you. That's why I said, women, you get with a man. Okay? Get with a man and he'll protect you. He will guide you. He will shield you. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were increased against thee, Salakia, sir, let me repeat that. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek him, and shalt not find him. Even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee, shall be nothing, and as a thing of naught. All right. So when you disregard these men, right, your brothers, right? I'm not saying you must pick up any man just because he's an Israelite. I'm not talking about the 2/3 Israelites. I'm talking about a sincere, power, God-fearing man that's seeking and worshiping Yahawah Sham Yahawashi in all sincerity. That's who I'm talking about. That's the man you must seek in order to be delivered or protected. We don't know the mind of the Most High, who is going to deliver or who or not, which women. But I'm talking in terms of the scriptures. You must get with a man, okay? A prophet, a true man of the Lord. All right? Let me go on further. For I, the Lord Yahawah Sham Yahawashi, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm. Now, listen to me. If Yahawah Sham Yahawashi is calling you a worm, right, which means helpless, and a worm is helpless, all right, what is he thinking about the other nations? Huh? Fear not, thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel, right? I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. Now, remember, everything's to do with order. The men are serving, the head of the men is Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. You hear me? Okay? So, the head, right, of the women are the men. So that's why if you want to be protected, know what is right. Right? Get with a man. It says now in 15 now, behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument. That is powers. He's talking about the men here. Yahawah Sham Yahawashi set up men to do the work for him. Not the women, the men. That's why you see the women, the men go out there and prophesy on the highways and the byways. All right? And the women must stay at home. Get with a man and learn from their men. And through that, they can be delivered. All right? Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument. Right? Having teeth, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff. Right? Boy, that's powers, you know. Verse 16, thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel. Now I'll tell you something. If you're talking to a normal person that doesn't, even these Christians, they think this is so far-fetched. This is about spiritual powers that are going to be given to the men of the Lord in due season. So that's why I use that example with R. Kelly. All right? They didn't want to know him. But when he got increased, right, in his talent, right, he became more powerful. And then they want to know him. But I'm just saying to you, women, you sisters, right? You might think that us brothers, we know a lot of you go off. All right? We know a lot of you are wicked. But if you're sincere serving Yahawah Shem Yahawashi and you want to be protected, right? The Most High delivers who he wants to deliver. Men, women, children. But if you want to be protected and guided, get with one of the men of the Lord. Okay? So that's why I just want to bring out that, right? Because in that day, right, they shall be willing in the day of thy power. All right? I'm just paraphrasing. So with that, all praise and glory to Yahawah Ba'asham Yahawashi, Brakatho Yahawah Ba'asham Yahawashi, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash, and double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. All right? That's why you see the brothers go out on the highways. Those are the real prophets. Those are the real teachers. I'm not a teacher. I keep on saying this over and over again. I'm not a prophet. All right? I go off sometime in the scriptures, Salakia, if I go off wrong, and I would like if brothers correct me. Okay? But I'm saying to you, sisters, get with one of the men, sincere, genuine, God-fearing men of the Lord. God-fearing. Highest power, Yahawah, and his son, Yahawashi. Shalom.